Here. I think it's a great demonstration of the federal government's commitment to this issue and a commitment to the economy in general that you're here. So thank you. And let me take this opportunity to thank all of you for being here today. I'm delighted to welcome you to participate in the launch of the second edition of the Somalia Economic Update series. It is our firm belief that economic recovery is a critical ingredient of the new hope for peace and stability in Somalia. Therefore, the World Bank in Somalia is working not only on projects, but also on analysis to keep the focus on the economy and to reveal and analyze economic trends so that the government can discuss and form economic policy on the basis of evidence. In other words, these reports intend to support the government to govern. We also hope that the reports provide a basis for Somali analysts and Somali academics to debate and discuss the issues of the economy locally. And I think the way we release and the way we discuss these reports together here in Somalia is a mark of a new maturity and a new openness and transparency in the relationship that we have in the World Bank with Somalia, which we strongly welcome. As mentioned, this is the second in a series, and in each of the editions we produced, we focus on a special topic. In the first edition, we focused on intergovernmental fiscal relations in Somalia. And today, in the second edition, we're focusing on revenue. This is the heart of state building. How governments raise funds and spend funds is central to legitimacy and to the social contract. And where revenues fall, countries end up relying on external aid and financiers, limiting their economic policy and independence. So this report today underlines a few key messages. The federal government, but also the established and the emerging regions, have increased revenue generation in the last few years. So we're very encouraged by that. In particular, because this has been done, frankly, without very much technical assistance from outside. This is a homegrown effort. However, I think we all recognize more needs to be done. And so far, these increases have relied mainly on customs revenues from ports and negotiated fees. So, to make a transition towards more sustainable revenues, the state, the private sector, and the parliament will need to work together to reach agreements on a legislative basis for taxation. And government will also need to raise awareness about taxation and demonstrate that funds are transparently spent by the government institutions. So this report shows that there has already been improvement. And now, by pursuing the right policies in revenue generation strategy, Somalia and its government has an opportunity to move to a new phase of development, and in particular to finance Somali-led service delivery, including, perhaps most importantly, in the security sector and the response to the drought. So I will end my remarks here and pass to His Excellency the Deputy Prime Minister. But before I do so, let me take this opportunity to reaffirm the World Bank's commitment to work on this issue and other issues of economic development and public finances. So thank you once again for coming. And Excellency, I'm not sure this is working. Is this... Oh, it's working.